everyone. I want us to learn how to trade 5am Crt candle with complete explanation. So even before we start this lesson, first thing first you need to do what is obvious: like and subscribe if you are new in this channel, and also leave a comment on what you think I should explain in my next video. So first and foremost, that is how to trade 5am Crt. First we say Crt stands for the candle range theory. So before even 5am Crt, the time is on the New York time. If you are in Kenya, it's around 4 p.m. This is on New York session. So the first thing first, how to trade 5am Crt. The first thing first is to determine the draw on liquidity. Determine draw on liquidity, alias DOL. Draw on liquidity is the most important aspect of analysis and should be your first priority in the trading. Without knowing the draw on liquidity, you are simply a pattern trading. Now I have created a detailed thread on this. You can check on my profile or you can go through my previous post. So the first thing is to determine the draw on liquidity. The second thing is to build a narrative and the key level. The second thing is to build what we call the narratives and the key level. So there are two types of narrative. The first one is the price-based narrative. This is equivalent to the market maker models. Power of 3 dealing ranges, OHLC, you mean all high and low patch, and also candle ranges. So on price narrative, we say this involves the market maker models, the power of 3 dealing ranges, and also the candle ranges. The second narrative is the time-based narrative. This involves the session behavior, intraday profile, and weekly profile. So we say we have two narratives. The first narrative was the price-based narrative. The second was time-based narrative. Now, the key level which you are concerned about is the order block, the breakup block, rejection block, file caps, highs and lows. So those are the key level, and these are the narrative. So without the narrative, you don't know what you're doing. So first of all, you identify the narrative, you build the narrative, then followed by the key level. The third step of trading 5am Crt, find the Crt. So the third step is to find the Crt. For 5am candle, we have 3 Crt candle. We have the 5 p.m., we have the 9 p.m., and we have the 1 a.m. Whereby the 9 p.m. form the range, the 1 a.m. manipulate, and 5 a.m. distribute. So for the 5am Crt, you have 3 candles, which is 5 p.m., 9 p.m., and 1 p.m. As you can see, 9 p.m. is the range, 1 a.m. from the manipulation, and 5 a.m. distribute. So 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. form what we call the Asian range. 1 a.m. is on London session, and 5 a.m. is on London lunch and the New York session. Kama utashikanisha, you rewatch until you master it. The fourth one is what they call the intraday profile. And we say there are three potential intraday profile for the 5am Crt. The first one is the London lunch low of the day, the New York coordination, and the New York reversal. So this is the range, this is the manipulation, this is the distribution. For intraday profile, we have the London lunch low of the day, the New York coordination, and the New York reversal. So this is the London lunch low of the day. This is the CRT candle, the manipulation, and distribution. So our entry point is supposed to end on this distribution. Our stop should be on this one. This is 5am candle, as you can see. London lunch low of the day. So we have the Asian becoming the range. London manipulate, and New York or London lunch distribute. I think we have agreed. So Asian formed accumulation, London manipulate, and then New York session distribute. That is something you need to be conversant with as you goes by. We also have what they call the New York continuation. So for this one, this is the CRT. This is the CRT candle. So we have this one CRT sweep, and then this one 24 hours. This is 1 hour, and this is 5 a.m. Meanwhile, you can DM for this and if you need more clarification, but I've explained much of this one. So the first one, Asia session became the accumulation, the London session manipulate, and the New York session distribute or continued from what London session started. This is the same as this is the London New York reversal. This is the candle range manipulation. This one is the manipulation, and this one is distribution. So the first candle formed the range, the second manipulate, and the third distribute. This is the same candle on that diagram. This is what we call the New York killer zone. It has to distribute. The same goes to Asian session range, London manipulation, and this one reverse. So for this one, it reverse. Sometimes this happens. And so if this is a Asian session, and then the session instead of we anticipate the first one, it has to sweep the Asian low. That is it. So this is for New York reverse also. Asian session manipulate, accumulate, this manipulate, and then distribute by reversal. So this is all low and all high patch of the 5am candle. So for this case, you buy below the opening price. So if you are buying, you buy below the opening price. So this is the opening price. This is for opening price, so you buy. But when you're selling, you have to sell below. You sell above the opening price. So for this one, we sell above the opening price. But when buying, we buy below the opening price. NB, you should trade when the market forms the high and the low of the 5am candle at the key time. So the most important thing is this key time. And then we have the law and order. So this is what you call SMD. The SMD means smart money technique. So some pairs correlate. So I think I've explained most of the thing which I wanted to know. So most of these things are just by the repetition. So this is the key time to trade the CRT or the 5M CRT. 6 to 7 a.m. London lunch time, 7 to 8:30 a.m. New York opening time. So key time for 5 a.m. CRT is the 6 to 7 a.m. which is London lunch time, or 7 to 8:30 a.m. New York opening time. So if you don't understand what I mean here, let me know in the comment section and I will make a video regarding this one. And then for entries, if it is 4 hour, we end around 15 minutes. And our first entry here is the order block. We end on the order block. So if it is 4 hours, you use 15 minutes for entry. And the best entry is the order block. Some turtle body soup. So guys, I think I'll make a video clarifying this key time. So you stay updated. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment section. This will give me even a motivation to make such a videos in the future. Have a blessed and wonderful trading career.